Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Skyrim Special Edition. So we've accomplished our goal and now we're trying to just get out of this area and we're trying to, let's see, where's the guy? We're trying to increase our archery and all of this stuff. We've got too much stuff to carry. We keep running into too much stuff to carry. I believe right now we can... No, we can't even level up. Next time I level up, I'm going to put it into stamina. Certainly, and we're going to try to get rid of that as a problem as fast as we can. I'm going to take this ancient Nordic bow and equip it. Ancient Nordic bow. But also, I'm going to decide to, let's see, store this. These are 6 for 50. This. Fur armor is probably not what we need. So, and then hide armor is probably not what we need. Hide helmet, hide shield. Try to keep the iron stuff controlled. But I think some of the problems are I have maybe too many leather strips sitting around. This linen wraps, for instance, we don't need linen wraps, obviously. Torch. You could equip a torch. That would be nice. Wooden plate, we don't need that. There we go. So, there is a... Seems like a... Come on. Chest here. So all we're trying to do is get out of this place. Because we got the dragon claw. But I'm not certain. Sometimes you have to be just very, very subtle with this. Lockpicking gold. That was all that was in it. Good to know. This is one of those games that really it would be nice if you could just drop everything and it would disappear and then it would turn into the I don't know how I can do this without getting hurt. If things would just disappear and then... Hey, that worked. He got hit, but don't worry, he'll recover in a second. If things would disappear from the ground and then turn into like half the gold equivalent in the next chest or searched item, just so that the whole world would keep itself pretty nice and tidy and you wouldn't have this problem of trying to hoard things. Bone meal gold and ancient Nord great sword, probably not worth taking that. Sneak is increasing. We're leveled up. So, level up time again. Stamina, archery, overdraw. Apparently I can't do any more overdraw. Archery needs to be up to 25 for that. So do I want eagle eye to zoom in or critical shot? to 10% chance of doing extra damage. Perks to increase 1. Requires. Interesting. I can't upgrade that. So I either wait until I level up my archery some more, or I put it into something like light armor. Increase armor rating for light armor by 20%. Or I do something like sneak, 20% less to do there, or novice locks, apprentice locks. And that requires 25. And where am I at this? We're going to be lock picking the whole time, so it does eventually make sense to get to the master locks kind of early. Pickpocket, no. Speech, haggling, and there's nothing really that you need, I guess, on speech. It's not like it gives you new options. Alchemy, illusion, conjuring, destruction, restoration, alteration, enchanting, smithing. Create steelsmithing and improve them twice as much. I think that might be worth it. Let's keep going this way, and then we can go all the way up here to glassmithing, which is the highest light armor. And I think that was a good choice. Hopefully. The thing about a game like this is you really do have to live with your choices. You just don't have time to play the game again or rewind. Wait, there's another one. And we're over encumbered again. I shouldn't have picked up everything, but I was going to come over here and let's find some weapons to put down. Ancient Nordic War Axe is a weight of 14. So if we store all those, we're back down to 270. Some of these ancient Nordic things are not worth it. What we're realizing. So a little bit of explosive technology there. So I could have shot that. Yep. Oh well, moving forward. Hopefully this is leading us towards the exit. We're just looking everywhere. Anybody else around? Didn't look like it. Gold, arrow, leave the great sword. We have this, which we can pull that chain to go that way. And we just have a cave in over here, so that's the only way. So we're definitely not exiting the same way we came. I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, and I'll take that. And I think we're done. Well, maybe we are exiting the way we came. Maybe, maybe not. This looks very similar to the cave we started at the beginning of the game going through, but that doesn't really mean anything. Iron ore vein. If only I could mine. I need a pickaxe. Glowing mushrooms. We'll take that. Eat some of those. Search this chest. Take the gold. Scroll fireball. Do I want to jump down here? There's an enemy down there. The water's not going to push me. Sneaking is increasing as I sneak around people. I'm not sure if I really need to upgrade my levels on sneaking, or if sneaking is just always going to be there and helpful. Like, because it's already double the damage if you do it. Could I get it to go up to 3 or 4 times the damage? Because if that's the case, if it goes anything higher than double the damage, I'm already in a great position, because the more damage you do with a certain weapon, the higher you get as far as experience on that weapon. So there's a female drought. They're not all male. Of course, that's ridiculous. A corpse would be hard to identify in gender that's been that decayed. Are we coming back down this way to look for something? Yes, we are. Because there's always something worth searching in Skyrim. Don't break these lockpicks. I have 31 lockpicks though, so I don't really need to be too worried about it. Particularly since you seem to just get lockpicks half the time anyways. So that's as far as that goes. It is going to be an important skill to develop to see when I should sneak and when I shouldn't. Like, when should I stand up and start running some more? I think we're still not actually in Skyrim, though. If we are, I don't remember seeing a loading scene. So even though we were kind of outside there, we're still, I think, in the temple. See flames dancing on the walls over there. And this is the exit. Is there anybody else here? So that's a pretty complete experience of a cave. They're pretty big. They have a lot in them. There's a lot of different bad guys, although mostly it's droughts. And it's really important to only come into them when you have a mission to come into them. So if you just happen to walk around and find one, let it be. Just let it sit. Let it sit until you have a reason to go back there, because you almost certainly will have a reason to go back. And when that happens, it will be silly for you to walk through an entire temple or cave a second time, because I don't believe the bad guys refill. I'm gonna take one linen wrap just to make sure there's not something that can be done with them. That even if they got turned into leather, I guess that really wouldn't matter. What it? Let's see. If I put this away, can I move a little bit faster? Yes, I can.
Don't like the looks of this.
Oh yeah, you don't? Did he make it through? Yes, he did. So we'll activate the chain anyways. We're still... Now I'm over encumbered again. One potion put me over. And we're trying to get that number up higher, so that stops happening. Still just trying to get out of this temple. This temple actually is probably a little bit bigger than what you'd normally run into. Cave certainly can be smaller than this. At least a little bit. This one. Orichalcum ingot. Let's see. Now, weapons. Let's see. Great swords. We can store 2 great swords. And the Nord swords, and the war axes, and that fixes up some of our problem right there. Weapons don't have very much value, particularly old weapons, or these old weapons at least. Is this a booby trap? Nope. I guess I shouldn't trigger all the booby traps I can see. Here's a booby trap if somebody shot that. And where did he come from? He just kind of appears when you're not looking. Iron door. So, this is where the claw comes into play. So, activate the keyhole, and it won't work because we've got to activate the correct code. And as you might be able to tell, there is no solution just written here. Fortunately for us, we have the journal of the people who stole it. So, come over here to the items. Let's see, this and books and journal, and we actually have to read it. The golden claw following is on your hand. Your fool has no idea what his favorite store decoration actually does. Now I just need to get to the Hall of Stories and unlock the door. Legend says there's a test that Nords put in place to keep down the weather rate. When you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. So, then let's go look at the key, which is not considered this. So then we have to zoom in let's see. Can I equip this? So we have to look at the palm, and boy, it would help if I could get a little bit better. The right stick drops it, so it looks like bear, bat, and heart or something. So we'll switch this. Oh, it's bear, bat, owl. Bear, bat, owl, and use the keyhole. And it unlocks. Now I can still give the dragon claw to him, and frankly it might actually be that key might actually unlock a few other doors too. So I'll give it to him and then I'll just buy it from him later on, as long as I can afford it. We've got bats flying around. We want to be careful not to awaken any more droughts or anything. Uh-oh. This may not be a good...
Would you look at that?
So these are dragon shout statues. This is our first one. And as we get closer and closer, it will start playing music, and we'll start learning stuff from them. Let's see. Take all of these. So you start seeing these magical things here. Usually these things are defended by something too, but whatever. Seems like we're getting lucky. Let's put away a weapon. Force, unrelenting force. So, if I wanted to go to magic, powers, I now have a shout called Unrelenting Force. Your voice is raw power for anyone who stands in your path. And we don't have any dragon souls, so can I equip it? Nope. I need a dragon soul, and which means I need to capture a dragon soul. There we go. Here's the Dragon Overlord. And you can see him using the Force, Unrelenting Force, or the Force, I believe it's Fuzru Da. And see, he's not doing much damage either. Come on. Nope, don't miss. Every time I take damage, my armor ability goes up. Dragonstone and Ancient Nordic Great Stone Sword of Cold. And he came out of there. Petty Soul Gem. And we're ready to leave now. Let's see. So, part of this is you will want to try to find most of these and get a lot of dragon shouts. I'm not sure how many I particularly want to find though. Activate this handle. Because that's not the accelerated experience that I'm trying to have here. I'm trying to speed things up a lot more than that. Here we have a wreath and a skull, purple mountain flowers, whatever that was. Take all of that. So I desecrated potentially a shrine there. Little red dots there. I was thinking maybe those were something. And finally we're back out to Skyrim. And it was almost an hour that we were in there. So let's look at the map. And we are at the Black Barrows Falls. And zoom out. Potion of lockpicking, that might be useful. And we're trying to figure out a safe path to leave on. There's a guy making his way towards me. Let's just try not to fall to our death. Wait, no, that's him. That's our friend. Alright. Can we now see in the map where we are? I am here. I had to go to the world map. And we're looking for Riverwood, which is that way. Here we go. We might as well kill this bunny. Nope, too late. Too fast for me. And we found a river. Does this river mean anything to anybody, though? I guess not. Because I would have discovered something if there was more to it. There's a apparently underground, underwater section here. 10 gold in it. Come on, let me up. And it would be nice if we had like a fast travel, but we don't. And frankly, it would kind of destroy the game always too. Because if you're not going to enjoy this environment, then you're pretty much not going to enjoy any of the game. Talk to this guy.
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right?
He's a hunter.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Let's see what he's got to sell. Good thing I
Take a look.
I decided not to attack him. So he only has raw rabbit and pelts. And I think if I was going to sell something, I could sell the skull. And that's it. He won't even take the other things.
All right then.
Alright. That's a slight disappointment that there's not more to it that we can reach. But I suppose we'll figure this out. We're a little bit just wandering here, but not terribly. Alright. do believe we have come across something that I thought I missed. Ansie's cabin discovered.
It's so nice to have a visitor.
So
It's tough just scraping by out here, but I make do.
So this is Ansie's cabin, and she's got a kettle, and she's got death balls and tankards and all of this, and alto wine, and the Song of Alchemists. So she knows a little alchemy, and we can steal from a lot of things here, but let's instead go in here. So this was part of the first thing that they said to do on the YouTube video. I said as a to start Skyrim. So we come down here and we see, oh, she's got an alchemy lab. And what kind of alchemy could we do? We can create potions. We can make a damage stamina regen, restore health, and restore magicka. Let's see, how does this work? Ingredient optional. So since I know there's certain things I have that mix together and certain things that we know don't, I could do something like damage stamina for bone meal, and then spider egg, and then skeever tail, and then I could craft that. And what happens now is we may very well have learned something new from those things, but nope, we didn't. So there's 4 potential things that you can, let's see, potion of unknown effect. We don't know what that does. Craft it. Potion creation failed. There's just a lot of things here we could add together. See, and that's potion of restore magicka, so we don't want to do something like that. This and this. And we want to add things to it. So we'll mess with that a lot more later. But right now we have bigger things to do. We're not stealing from her, we're just using her thing. And we're being good neighbors, but let's read Ansie's letter. Helgi dear, why do you hesitate? You can feel the power coursing through your blood. You have only to reach out and grasp it. Renounce the boy of yours and come and live with me in the forest. My sisters will be here soon. Together we can form a proper coven and your training will truly begin. Ah, so she's a witch. Ansie's a witch. Which, with this arcane enchanter, it's not surprising. Let's see if we can disenchant something like this. Item enchantment in soul gems. If the target within 3 seconds, fill a soul gem. Let's see, necklace of minor haggling. Prices are 12% better. Increase light armor skills by 12 points. I don't want any of those. Let's see, if we did this and learn its cold effect. Yes. I think we now have frost damage. And we'll do this one, 2, and this one, and this one. And then item, we are looking for our bow. Ancient Nord bow does, let's see, enchantment. Soul trap. I want to put soul trap on an item now. And soul gems. Do I have a petty soul gem? Filled with a petty soul? Yes. And an item on the... Which one of these weighs more? The hunting bow fine, I believe, is what I should use. So, hunting bow fine. And let's craft. There we go. And soul gems. I don't have any more soul gems to do any of the other things. So fortified barter prices are 8% better. Increase light armor by 8 points. Some of those things I shouldn't have disenchanted, but whatever. At least now my bow steals souls if they die within 3 seconds. So let's get back out here to Skyrim. And since we now know she's an evil witch, let's go confront her.
Is someone there? Who?
See, she found out we found out, and she is now fighting us, so she attacked us first. So we'll take that. And now this is our home. So the thing about stealing is if we take something and let's see. Wait, it's time to level up anyways. Let's start by leveling up. More stamina. I just want more and more stamina. And let's see, could I smith elven smithing? No, I can't. No. This menu is kind of a mess. Enchanting. New enchantments are 20% stronger. Well, I should have done that a second ago. Two-handed, one-handed archery. Can I do anything more with archery? 40, 30, 30. Nope. I'm not going to be able to upgrade archery for a while. Sneaking. 20% harder to detect. Lockpicking. Novice locks are easier to pick. I think I'll take that. And then that is a good point to start off with. Alright. But I was going to do this. And if we go to general stats and then we come down to crime, items stolen should be somewhere here. Let's see. Items stolen 0. Let's start stealing something and let's now see. Let's see. Items stolen 1. So it still counts to it, but nobody's going to see it, so it doesn't matter. As long as you're hidden, you're fine. Broom, iron, leather strips, wooden plate, everything. Might as well just get everything here. Steal from the barrel, the cabbage. You can sit in the chair if we want to just sit. And then as soon as you hit something, you move. Altar wine, empty wine bottle, peasant roast. So we're just going crazy stealing stuff here. Let's see. Now the problem with stealing things is we're going to have to either eat or sell everything we steal, because sell it to somebody who doesn't particularly care. This bed is no longer owned, by the way. So that's an important point to make too. Take these apothecary supplies, this iron dagger, steal from the empty sack, steal from the non-empty sack. I'm kind of just picking up stuff to move later. Girl's dress. Potion of paralyzing skulls. Gotta be careful where I click. Ruined books. Ruined books. Bucket. Barrel. White cap. Skulls. Wooden bowl. Steal that. Death bell. Potions. Inkwell. And unlike Fallout 4, this guy seems to have no problem with it at all. Alright. I didn't collect a soul gem. We would have seen an animation for that. And we can disenchant this. And let's see. You'll usually have ingredients that we'll eat one of those, eat one of those, eat one of those, eat one of those. You'll have an ingredients voucher right next to it. Wheat and white caps.
Yeah.
Alright. So damage magicka can be this, and then like, no, I don't want to quit alchemy. And then this is potion of unknown effects, so let's craft it. This and this is damage, so we don't need that. What we're trying to do is combine things till we see potion of unknown effect happening. Equip this to this. See what that happens. This to this. And this to this. This. Right. This and this. We don't need that. This. This to this. We're just trying out everything possible. If it's been tried once, we don't want to repeat the thing. But we do want to get rid of as much of this as possible. I suppose it's better to have 3 things going on, though. So like one of these, and then one of these. So clear selection, like spider eggs, and skeever tails, and then blue mountain flowers. There we go. Clear selection. Start here. This one with this one with this one. Nope. Come on, give me something to add. There you go. Craft. This with this. Nope. With this. With this. With this. Nope. And we want to mix the I suppose we want to mix the things that have not been mixed together. So if it's, see, this menu is just a mess of how to get around in different things. There you go. Alright, this one with, let's try something way down here. This one, and then this one, and craft, and then this one with this one with this one and craft. And see, we're discovering all these effects. 45 heavy armor. Clear. Anytime a potion succeeds, it wants to do it again. So we're finding out different abilities. This one with this one with this one. Nope. With, how about white cap? Craft. This. Are there any more things that are now just dimmed out, or do we have to pick one first and then dim it out? I think you have to pick one and then pick the others. So there's a lot of stuff that's got to be done here. It's trying to help you as much as possible, but it really is this whole system of which of these items have not been tried with other items. And that is part of the issue here, is just trying to figure out what works with what. So I think we've done enough alchemy there. That's annoying enough. I can, however, put my apothecary supplies there if I wanted to. I don't think it's really worth it. Let's go ahead and sleep now until 9 a.m. And hopefully that's going to give me the well-rested bonus. You awaken feeling rested. So, the thing here is, now that you kind of technically own this, all the stolen items, if you owned any stolen items, you may not even be able to see what they are. Which ones are which? Let's bucket, store, broom, this, Dragonstone, weight 25, value 0. Wow, store that. Quest items can't be put in your inventory. Embalming tool, empty wine bottles, garnets, girl's grade dress, golden claw, inkwell, kettle, lantern, linen wraps, or calcium ingots, quill, ruined books, skull, tankards, torch, wolf pelts, wooden bowls, wooden ladles, wooden plates. That's just the beginning. Keys, fortunately, don't weigh anything. Books and letters, I think, do weigh something, so we'll sell those. Ingredients do weigh a little bit, but not enough. The food all needs to be cooked away, then sold. Scroll of fireball apparently isn't a scroll, so we need to sell that. Potions, we need to sell a lot of potions because we don't really need them. And then let's see, studded armor, not any better than what we have. And let's see, we've got our carry weight down low enough, so it's not really worth storing anything else in the cupboard. In fact, we could probably take some stuff. Stolen. You can see all this stuff is stolen stuff because it's in red. And so if there's more stolen stuff we want to sell, we're gonna have to do that at a later time. And see, it's almost taken an hour, and we're still not back to the city. It's been quite the journey just to go in circles, basically one big circle. I think I'm headed in the right way. Let's see. Yeah, slowly we're approaching it, but I need to approach this, which means I've marked the map in the wrong direction. There we go. So remember, this also was just a side quest. This wasn't our main quest to go to the city. It was just a side thing. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy because we don't have to walk in there. Let's see if he sells anything.
You looking for a new blade?
What do you got to sell?
The finest weapons and armor.
Alright. Ancient Nordic arrows we don't need. Our hunting bow, fine. Is... see, why do I have the wrong thing equipped? 13 weight. I don't know why that is. Iron, daggers, swords, longbows, steel daggers, steel swords, steel wheel axe. And see, as I'm selling things, I'm increasing my thing. So I'm not going to use the shield. I'm not going to use the hide boots or anything that's heavy armor. It kind of makes no point to pick up the heavy armor too. Studded armor is 25 versus leather armor is 31 when it's fine. We might want to improve one of these and see if studded armor actually does better when it's fine. And then miscellaneous, embalming tool, linen wraps, and I could sell Noric alchemy ingredient or the wolf pelt, but that's, I don't want that sold actually. I could buy, let's see, steel ingots from him since I have plenty of gold, lockpicks. I could buy leather strips from him, which I'm not sure I need to. Iron ore, iron ingot, corrodium ingot, and charcoal. We're not sure we really need any of that yet. Banded iron of restoration is an interesting thing, but it's way too expensive. Hide braces of minor wielding. And then a bunch of stuff I sold to him. And then hunting bow of sparks. It's an interesting thought too. But also I need a pickaxe. If I'm ever gonna mine, I would need a pickaxe, wouldn't I? But do I want to carry something around for 10 weight? Just to mine? I guess I'm gonna buy it. Might as well. Hunting bow of sparks.
Alright then.
So, let's start by making leather. And then leather strips. And then let's talk to him again.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
And let's buy 14 leather. There we go.
Until next time.
Let's see. Studded armor will require an iron ingot to improve. So let's go buy an iron ingot from him. Well, I can't right now.
Huh?
Let's leather boots, increase that. Alright, increase that and craft.
That's some good
Increase that. And increase that. And that's that. And see, he'll just walk away as we try to use the grindstone.
A war hammer that would crush a giant's head like a walnut.
You lack the perk to improve magical items.
Sneaky type. Got some nice daggers
guess I
around here
can-
somewhere.
I like the ingredient to improve that. And I like the thing to improve that. And let's see. Blacksmith. Forge, let's use this. And what can we make now? Bone
Whatever
mold
you need.
armor.
Finely smear it, it's simple and strong.
Interesting.
I can forge it.
We can't do any of that yet. Building materials. These building materials
looking for a
seem
new
crazy. They seem new. Jewel
Iron or
things.
steel is what you need.
I
Leave
could make
that
a silver
fancy
amethyst
stuff that I
ring
have.
almost. Leather. I can make leather
Yes.
armor. Quite a bit of it. Steel. Can't make any of that. Imperial armor. Which I don't think is as good. Studded, we would need an iron ingot for 25.
Aye,
And can't make any iron. And we can like hide.
aye.
So let's make some leather stuff. What sells for the best value? Let's see, 2, 5, 33 for 60. 5,
I
2.
can forge you a war hammer that would crush a
Uh,
giant's head like a walnut.
Isn't 4, 3. So this leather armor is the best. And then I'm out of stuff to make. Can I make any hide stuff? Nope. And
Still here.
I could have
You
had
need,
him
I'll follow.
holding a bunch of stuff. Wow, I hadn't thought of that. Where'd the guy go? Here we
What?
go.
You the sneaky type? Now take a look.
So leather armor will sell, and leather braces will sell, and studded armor. We wanted to buy 1 iron ingot. Can we get 1? 2. We can get 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then, come on, move so I can use it. And let's see. Craft this. Now the studded armor versus leather armor is still not as good. Good, but we can sell it to him.
You looking for a new blade?
In fact, we'll just
All
not
right.
bother to sell it to him, and instead we will come over here and sell it to this guy. Now, what we can do is cook with stolen ingredients easily. So if there's anything I can cook, that would be nice. But apparently not. Alright, fine. So let's talk to this guy.
Show those. The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
Here's the claw.
You found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
So I may get a discount here. And if I
Thank
just
you
wanted
so
to take
much
it.
for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be.
So let's talk to
You
him.
and me. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Alright, let's now start selling some. Well, what potions will we need to get rid of? Let's see. Sell. 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 Health is increased by 17 points for 60 seconds. Probably not needed. Potion of health. Potion of lock piercing. Potion of health. Health is increased by 20 points for 60 seconds. We'll sell that. Resist cold. Resist frost. Weaken frenzy poison. Weak paralysis potion. Scrolls. The vendor only has 19 gold left, so we need to go buy some things from him. Let's see. If we want the souls, that might be interesting. I can't afford to buy any of those. Books. I could buy some spells here. We'll just buy the books from him and continue to sell things. Silver garnet ring. Studded armor. Boots. Scrolls. Sell the Alto wine. The Nord mead, the wine. Could probably sell these ingredients, but it's probably not a good idea. And these books, not ready to sell them yet. Amethysts, garnets, iron ingots, leather strips. Should I sell some of those? Lockpicks, steel ingots. I have a lot of steel ingots. Let's
Till next time.
come back here now and look at our items. We still probably have a lot. Spell, 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 spell. You read them once and then you're done. Let's see, keys. We do have a keys to Fandale's house, by the way. Let's see. Dragonstone, definitely need to do something about that. Food. So these stolen items, can't do anything with them. So I might as well just eat them, or like, if they're stolen, they might as well just go away. And we'll try to use everything else up. Enchanter's potions and potions of minor healing and all that needs to see. Gloves, just drop them, drop and drop. And weapons, equip and drop and drop that. So I'd have to find a fence that was willing to.
One person's trash is another's treasure. Don't
But
be
we'll just get rid
surprised
of
if
it.
you find that gone. The Riverwood Trader. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
And I still would kind of like to be able to buy these two remaining books, but I guess I don't have enough money for it. Oh well. So, as we come up over here and we'll read this book. We've got a lot of spells now that we, in theory, could sit here and use, but not needing to. Where is Frandrill's house, if he is here? Like, his house is not that one. And it's not that one. And it's not that one. So it must be maybe over here. This is the inn. Sleeping Giant Inn.
You look worse than I feel.
Nope. Here's a cow. Here we go. So over here, since he's our partner, we could take all of this. And I guess that is what we should do. Since he's our partner, since he's willing to take it, we can get ahead in the game and just take everything around here. And so that's what we will attempt to pull off in the next recording, is another great heist. As far as our quests go, we have 2 miscellaneous things. We could join the Stormcloak Rebellion and visit the College of Winterhold. It's kind of important to eventually do Winterhold, but we'll get to it. And then the Before the Storm main quest, which we're trying to still be within the game as far as just doing the main quest. Let's see. I meant to save there. And it saved. Interesting. Saved really quickly. Very, very interesting. Let's see, can we see on the map? World map. So our next destination is, like, let's see, is here. I want to take the markers off. There we go. Just not deal with the markers at all. So we could go check out that mine. We see that this place has been cleared. City certainly would never be cleared. Ansie's cabin is our home away from home. As soon as we actually get to Whiterun, though, we can buy another home. The Winterhold is way up there, and it's taken us this long just to get from this to here was 1 hour. From here into halfway through this was another hour. And then it's been another hour to get back to this point. So you kind of should start to be getting the idea of the just vastness of this game. And none of it really seems too much like busy work, because we're working towards improving our skills and towards being a better player. How much equipment can I hold right now? We're at 315 on the carry weight. I'm going to just try to increase the stamina non-stop. Of course, if you had a mod that allowed you to have infinite carrying of items, then you don't really need to increase the stamina for that reason, at least, and you could put the more levels into having magic or health. So it gives you a bigger advantage than you even realize. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.